Good morning. Well, it's morning for me anyway. We're going to get started with chapter 8 today. And yesterday we left off where the flood has already started. Noah is in the ark, and everything that was on earth, be it the mountains, the trees, the animals, the people that were left when it started to rain, are gone. They are no more. So let's start with chapter 8 and see what we find out today. Okay? It says, "But God remembered Noah and all the wild animals, the livestock that were with him in the ark, and he sent a wind over the earth, and the waters receded. Now the springs of the deep and the floodgates of the heavens had been closed, and the rain had stopped falling from the sky. The water receded steadily from the earth. At the end of the 150 days, the water had gone down. And on the 17th day of the 7th month that the ark came to rest." Let's start that one over. "And on the 17th day of the 7th month, the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. The waters continued to recede until the 10th month, and on the first day of the 10th month, the tops of the mountains became visible." Whoa, okay, so now we're starting to see mountains, right? "After 40 days, Noah opened the window he had made in the ark and sent out a raven, and it kept flying back and forth until the water had dried up from the earth. Then he sent out a dove to see if the water had receded from the surface of the ground, but the dove could not find a place to set its feet because there was water over all the surface of the earth. So it returned to Noah in the ark. He reached out his hand and took the dove and brought it back to himself in the ark. He waited 7 more days. Again, he sent out the dove from the ark. When the dove returned to him in the evening, there in the beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. Then Noah knew that the water had receded from the earth. He waited 7 more days and sent the dove out again, but this time it did not return to him. But by the first day of the first month of Noah's 601st year, the water had dried up from the earth. Noah then removed the covering from the ark and saw that the surface of the ground was dry. By the 27th day of the 2nd month, the earth was completely dry. Then God said to Noah, 'Come out of the ark, you and your wife and your sons and their wives. Bring out every kind of living creature that is with you, the birds, the animals, and all the creatures that move along the ground, so that they can multiply on the earth and be fruitful and increase in number upon it.' So Noah came out, together with his sons and his wives and his sons' wives, all the animals and all the creatures that move along the ground, and all the birds, everything that moves on the earth, came out of the ark, one kind after another. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord, and taking some of all of the clean animals and clean birds, he sacrificed a burnt offering on it. The Lord smelled the pleasing aroma and said in his heart, 'Never again will I curse the ground because of man, even though every inclination of his heart is evil from childhood. And never again will I destroy all living creatures as I have done. As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest time, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease.'" And that is the end of chapter 8. They made it, and they're finally on land. I hope you come back. Don't forget to subscribe down below and leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. All right. See you in chapter 9.